I think we are live.
I think
This
we
is the
are.
bit I always get nervous about, just in case we're not actually live, even though it says we are. I always get a bit panicky. So hello to anybody who might be watching us. I'm Nadine from the Wow Web Network, and I am here with Natalie Britt from Big Happy Life because we have something very exciting and brand new, completely brand new, that we want to start sharing with everybody. Natalie and I have joined forces, so I'll let Natalie tell you a little bit about why we're doing what we're doing and what it is that's going to happen.
Cool, thanks, Nadine. So can we see comments if anyone is live or?
Somewhere probably. If I can
All
find
right,
it
well,
on another
at
screen.
the moment, if you're live, we can't see that you're here and we can't see any comments. I'm very sorry if we ignore you. It's not intentional.
We will come back to you if you want to leave a comment. Feel free and we'll come back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I actually approached Nadine because networking events are something that I really struggle with to make the best value from. So it's like, you go in and you get, I don't know, 2-3 minutes with a person. You have to try and make a connection. You might get a bit more if it's a face-to-face event, but those don't happen that much anymore. And so you've got to make an impression, make a pitch, make a connection really fast. And I don't know about you, but for me, I wasn't particularly good at it. So I couldn't make great use of networking events. But then on the other side of that, as a person running my own business, I'm doing everything myself. So maybe you're in the same position if you're also at the point where you're starting out, or maybe you're in the process of making your first 100K, but you're not hiring people. So, you're the tech guy and you're the HR person and you're the marketing and the sales person, and you've got to do everything. And then you've got to take time out for networking as well. And you've got to keep yourself in the headspace of doing it all effectively. It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
So what I found for myself was, for want of a better way, I'd often just fuck it up. And I would get tired, I would get jaded, I would get fed up, and I would stop. And then I would feel bad and I would start back up again. And basically for years, I ran my business in a loop, never really growing it, never really achieving the things I wanted to achieve. Always luckily getting work and still bringing in money, but it's like it pays the bills and nothing more. And I don't think any of us got into business to do that. I think we got into business because we had big dreams and we wanted to achieve big things, which means if we haven't, somewhere along the line, we have messed with ourselves. We have fucked with ourselves. And a lot of what I've ended up learning how to do in my own life is how to stop doing that. And that's really what Nadine and I are proposing as this kind of ultimate event. So the idea is that it's an opportunity for you to come together face to face with a chance to network, but not with networking as the key focus, really with you as the key focus. What are you doing in your business that's holding you back? What's costing you time? What is messing with your head and making you doubt yourself so you don't take the leaps and you don't make the jumps? And so all of the training that we will do with you on that day is all about helping you tap into that stuff and unlock it. But as part of that, you will be with each other, sharing your experiences, sharing your knowledge, getting to understand each other. So it's kind of networking at this much deeper, much more connected level, where in your groups, you will have the chance to meet with people maybe who can solve some of the problems that you're facing and bringing in business for each other. But also connecting with people who might ultimately become people you collaborate with, or people you end up who give you a new perspective or give you some kind of inspiration that allows you to do something differently. So the whole event is set up not just to put you at the center and to bring all of the skills and the mindset work and the kind of business acumen that's required, bring all of that to life, but also give you a chance to network and connect with each other at a level where you can build trust, you can build really meaningful connections and relationships, so that after the event, you go away not only with knowledge and new skills, but also with great connections that help you do what you need to do. Because let's face it, it's really bloody hard to get a business off the ground. And the more help we can get, the better.
Yeah, brilliant. And it's going to be amazing, obviously. As Natalie said, it's going to be just an incredible experience. It's going to combine, training and coaching, which, is kind of Natalie's area, and networking, which is one of mine. And it's really designed to just help you at a much deeper level than anything else that's out there. And obviously in person makes it more, I don't know, it's more of a connection, I guess, isn't it, than online's great, but this is going to be an epic event. So we are in the process of putting some stuff together, but we just wanted to let people know a little bit about what's coming up, basically. And it is going to be a day that is going to just spin things around for you in such a positive way for your business, and fit inside your own head, basically, which is where all the problems start from.
Absolutely. Do we know, Nadine, when how will we be like getting the link out and for people to get on the waiting list and find out about the bonuses? Because we've got a lot of bonuses going with this day as well that are actually worth more than the ticket price. We have.
So underneath this video, I will post a link, and you can find out a little bit more about the event. But if you just pop your name and email address on, and that will put you on the waiting list, so that as soon as we've got tickets available, you'll be the first to know. And people that are super organised can get a nice early bird ticket price, with tons of bonuses. So there's going to be lots of business promotion. You'll be able to bring banners and things to the event to promote your business and all that kind of stuff. So and there's tons of freebies and bonuses that we're going to chuck in as well. So it's going to be, as Natalie said, it's such a small investment, and you're going to get tons of stuff, basically, tons of good shit. And just so you know, obviously, a little bit about who these two random women are that have just turned up and said, come to this amazing thing that we're going to do. I run online networking events and have done for quite some years now, so which is why Natalie and I are getting together, because Natalie is the coach and the trainer and has all the good brain stuff to give out. I'm just going to be doing the networking bits. But Natalie, do you want to just let people know a little bit about who you are and why you want to do this and help people, I guess?
Sure. And it's not just about networking. I've got to say, Nadine, you're the queen of networking, and I've learned a lot from you about how to make the most of these kinds of events, because it really isn't easy. So yeah, well, I've been in training for more than 20 years now. I've worked with over 15,000 people across 43 countries, and so I've seen a lot of the way people do things. My thing is habits. I have worked with leaders across organizations to really understand, like, why do some people get results and other people don't? Because everyone sets goals. The goal part doesn't differentiate one person or one group from another. Everyone has them. And some achieve and others don't. So what's the difference? And it always comes down to habits. And so that's really the key piece of my work. But in my own life, what I kind of discovered is that knowing what to do and having an idea of what the right habits are is also not enough. Because when you are in your own head and it's not a friendly place, it's quite difficult to maintain the kind of habits that you need. In fact, it's much easier to maintain habits that are going to take you away from your goals. And so in my own life, I had to change a lot of things actually so that I had the energy and the mindset to show up in my business the way I intended to, rather than kind of depleted, full of self-doubt, worrying about failure, worrying about being rejected, worrying about, people trolling my posts or whatever, all of that stuff that keeps us from showing up. To have habits that actually move all that out of the way make you feel strong enough and get out and do what you need to do. I had to do a lot of that work in my own life, and now I have learned how to help other people do the same, and received a variety of different qualifications that I can tell you about another time, but that allow me to be able to do this work with other people.
Brilliant, amazing. And 15,000 people in 43 countries, that's incredible. I mean, that's amazing. So yeah, we just wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going on and what's going to be coming up, but check out the link that I'll post underneath this video. Get your name down on the list, because you definitely won't want to miss this. It's going to be amazing, and there's so much more good stuff that we're going to be popping up and telling you about as we build up to the event. A date is to be confirmed, but it will be a couple of months, we're thinking, aren't we?
Yeah, it was the first week in November, I believe we're aiming for.
Yeah, so we're aiming for the first week in November, but we're not definite at the moment, so you need to put your name on the list so that you don't miss it when we announce it. Okay. Was there anything else, Natalie, or I think we're good to go, aren't we? Yeah, so yeah, make sure you check out the link, and look forward to sharing lots more info with you about this as it unravels. So yeah, we will see you very soon.